Hi everybody. It's been a long, crazy day. My life, I think I'm on. Hey mom, I saw you in the chat. Good to see you. I wanted to knock this out. I had a crazy week. Things are up and off with the Very Dow. We've been very busy and really exciting stuff over there. And great team, amazing people working over there, volunteering and working for truth, and lots of good stuff. And like a weird light, or maybe it's a shadow, I don't know. Right out of my view. Anyway, but I wanted to get some things out. We have had so much fun finding little treasures. I went and I don't know if you guys have noticed, I had a big skater over my shoulder a couple of days here because Fever Play asked me to go grab that speed skater picture that was at Julia's at Flippin' Awesome. And so, really cool story. She told me that actually they did the estate clear out on that artist. And it was for an Olympic piece that he was commissioned to do, and he kept one of the original prints for the speed skating at his home. And so then when he passed away, so it's an artist who passed away, and he was commissioned to do a Olympic piece for speed skating. So he kept that at his home when he passed, and then that was one of the things that they cleared out of his home. So, kind of cool. The numbered, signed original print for the Olympics, and that's going to Fever Play. So, also known as Chef Jeff, because you know him in the chat. So, not great lighting in here, but anyway, it's been a long day. We all have those days. But I wanted to jump on here and make sure that I gave my patrons that are so faithful and wonderful and support me and the work that I do on my channel a little bit of, I always like to give you a little inside info and give you first dibs on the great stuff that I find. I ran across this thing. You guys have been hearing me and watching me light up when I talk about Mars, so I'm going to give you a little bit of what if. You do your own research. I always tell everybody, make your own choices, do your own research. But I did stumble across through my rabbit hole of research this thing called Mars. And I won't go through all my different ways that I found it. Some of that is things I can't really discuss, but what I found was this thing. I can go to my end reroll. That the last how many Mars bullets? I've only seen one. I know I sent two. Let me see if I can find. Okay, no, it's there. So I found this U.S. Army mission analysis readiness resource synchronization, and it's about like kind of getting the guard ready, and it had been rebranded, and it's about like kind of activating it and what it has planned. I don't know if you guys have been seeing the promoted tweets for the flags and stand up or stand to, but I've been seeing them like crazy, to the point where we like bought a new flag stand, and we have like a giant flag in our front yard now. So I was like, there's something about stand up or stand to, stand. So we bought a new flag stand, a flagpole in our front yard, even though we already had flag on. So there's something going on with this. There were some other pieces that I saw, but this is about readiness of the National Guard. So I won't share too much more about that. There's some other pieces that sometimes I see things that I'm not sure if I'm supposed to share, things that I see. So anyway, that's my little bit that I'll share with you guys. And by the time this goes out, we'll almost be at 9/11. So we'll see where we are from there. Who knows? All these weird dates. But for the mighty merchants, great stuff. We found this was, I did a little video while we were out and finding some of this stuff. If you guys didn't watch that video, please go watch that video. It says like, well, some of it's on there. It says like homeschool, what did it say? Homeschool shopping or homeschool helping or something like this. Oh, before I forget, we are doing the live tomorrow. This wraps up 5 o'clock somewhere, the Turtles Tumbler. That will be live auctioned. One person has bid on it for 1 penny, so right now it's a heck of a deal. Somebody jump in there and bid on that. You'll get a great deal. That's going to wrap up at 4:30 Central while we're live on the show tomorrow. And we'll go from there. So let's see if it'll let me. Oh no. Yeah. I thought I was already logged in. I tried to pick good music, but this is not, oh no, my secret question. No, I do not want to pick a secret question. Okay, here we go, scheduled. We got some really cool, so I hear them talk about Fire King. This is like pretty cool vintage cookware, kind of like Pyrex, or maybe it is like a kind of Pyrex. This is made by Fire King. It's how do I do it where the screen is better sized? Okay. This is the peach glaze. It's an iridescent. There are 2 pieces. So there's one piece that has no lid. They're both about the same size. This one's a little deeper, but a little less in diameter. This one has a little bit more diameter, but it's a little bit more shallow. The one that's a little deeper does have some of the iridescent missing on part of it. It's a really old bowl. Had lots of great things cooked in it. This one, but it still has a really beautiful side too. And they do kind of stack together. So in the picture I have them stacked together. The bottom of it's really beautiful. And they're both say that they're like 1.5 quarts. I did bleach and scrub this one because it had a little bit of a stain from cooking or something in it. So I used soft scrub and like scrub and got this one mostly clean. It still has a little bit of a mark in it. You can see it, but it's mostly bleached out. But just really pretty peach iridescent. A lot of these lighter colors are coming in, especially for kitchens, pinks and peaches, and a lot of the lighter colors. So it's really interesting. And so those go for what? I was doing both of those as a set for $32, so I did a little bit cheaper just because they aren't absolutely perfect. But there's a peach luster and the Fire King for that set. This was cool. So there's this whole Y2K kind of thing. It's a little bit earlier than Y2K. This is a 1984 buffet butler. This thing is huge though. Stimuli, it stimulates your eye. Leslie & Co. vintage insulated ice bucket. Barware is always a big thing and a great seller. I listed mine at only $30. The shipping for the buy it now price. It's in really great condition. It's very clean and has everything. Oh, I had it upside down. So I had it upside down because I had something sitting on it in my office. But the inside is in great condition as well. Make sure you guys can see. And it says Butler, Leslie & Co. stamp on it right there. cute. So if you've got some little tuxedo kind of motif that you're looking for, that's a great thing. But it is really big. So the shipping on this would be a little bit more, just because I'll have to put it in a really big box, but it's not real heavy, so it should be okay. Let's check that out. And I think, like I said, I only did $30 for that. This was the one I was so excited in the video because I saw it and I was in the store, but I couldn't get any reception. And this is that Otagiri, Otagiri, sorry. My southern accent is coming out. Otagiri, it's about 8 inches tall. It's really big, hen-on nest, but it's made in Japan. They are selling for $200 and up. So I posted mine at $200. This is a vintage hen-on nest blue speckled Otagiri hen-on nest. It is in perfect condition. There are no chips. The paint is beautiful. It has the sticker on it that says crafted in Japan, Otagiri. Inside is beautiful with the blue. It's just a really, really amazing piece. And I got this at the Goodwill. So it was pretty amazing. So that one's a great one. So check that out. And you can do research on any of these. You can do, Google or whatever and look into them. And I encourage you to look them up, search it up, as Kenny says. Next two, I split these up. I saw them selling anywhere from $25 to $40, $45. They are the Tonala pottery. They're made in Jalisco in Mexico. I had this one shape of a vase, which is, this is the picture, I'm sorry. And then I also had a vase. The little picture has like flowers painted on it. These are both signed on the bottom. And they're about 4 inches tall, super sweet, great condition. And so I'm asking $30 for each. This one has the little blue bird on it. He's singing a little song. Very sweet little vase. Mini bud vase. So those are both available as well. Then I'm trying to rock through this. This was a shocker. So this is a pedestal chalice vase. It's hand turned. It is vintage. No, I'm sorry, it's not vintage. This was made in October of 2002. No, it's not. But it's kind of a Y2K-ish. It's around turn of the century. Not 2002. I'm really tired. It's been a long day. Oy vey. This was made by Dan. What's his name? Mikado, Texas. This is made out of cedar, which I didn't know when I started looking these up. The cedar is more valuable. I wasn't aware of that. Hold on. Come on, Dan. Dan Henry in Caddo Mills, Texas. Caddo Mills, Texas. Texas cedar, October 2002, Dan Henry. So really beautiful. I thought it was going to be like just a little sit-around bowl thing. Some of these are going for like $50. And I couldn't kind of wrap my head around that because I didn't have to pay very much for this. So I passed this on as quite a deal to everyone at only $24.99. This was one of the first things that when my daughter walked in, she was like, "Ooh, I like that." And I was like, "Well, you can't have it, but I will try to find another one for you because I really want to sell this and see how it goes on the store. It's really beautiful. So really cool. Fun to find these kind of little treasures. Um, what do we have next? This was fun. This is okay. So this is actually did some research on this. This is one of a set for a Lazy Susan from Honig of California. It is a light blue, kind of a Tiffany blue little apple dish. And you could use it. I mean, I was just buying it because I thought it was adorable. I thought it would be great for like by your kitchen sink for your like little scrubby, or in a bathroom to put soap in, or whatever. And then I saw them using it as like in the kitchen and listed under replacement dishes, and I didn't quite understand. And so this was the eBay suggested average price that they're going for. So I kind of stuck with that, $12. But they are selling for anywhere from $9 to $15. So if you were looking for a replacement dish, you can get one here, or you can just use it individually if you love this beautiful Tiffany blue, robin's egg blue color, and want to use it for something else, or jewelry. It would be really pretty for jewelry or coin dish. If you just love apples and blue, that's a great thing too. So I have that listed at the Buy It Now for $12. I found one of these for sale, or I had just sold online for $24.95. It is California Pottery. It's a planter. But it was in the avocado green. This one is in the gold or goldenrod, I guess. It is marked C1, and I think that's the mold or style that this planter is in. So I took pictures in it. I took it with the flash on and off, so you could kind of see more of a like realistic color if you're looking at the color. And marked it for $24. But it is a really cute vintage California Pottery golden drip planter or vase. This was fun. This was the little mug that I got that I was so excited, that I thought was such a great deal. I looked it up and I found the company that made this, and I found it has the signature. And this is signed by Lathrop, the Lathrop family. And I put a link in the description to their website. And you can see they're selling for $25 for this mug, brand new. So I listed this one for $20. You can get this mug brand new on their website for $25, or you can buy it from me for only $20. But it's really beautiful, kind of this plum red and tan glaze, signed pottery stoneware mug, and I thought it was pretty cool. So that was a lot of fun. Next up, these were kind of a surprise too. The Native American. I wasn't familiar with this name or group, but it was consistent with these baskets. As I did like the Google lens, it has a great weave. It's still in really good condition. It does have a signature on the bottom. And so I wasn't sure how to identify that, but I did put a picture in there so you can see and check that out for yourself. But they kept saying it was To'ono and that it was a Papago basket. And I put the dimensions on there. It is 6 inches across and about 3 inches tall. So, and they are on average going for about $30. So, anywhere from 25 to 50 seems to be kind of the going rate. So, really pretty Native American vintage basket. So, I'd love for you guys to check that out. The last one is a vintage tiara, Indian glass, amber pig or piggy platter. This is so adorable, and I think this would be great for a charcuterie tray or if you're having a party and want to have like multiple cutting boards and serving plates and whatever, and you could put all your little sausages and meats and stuff out on this. Once I got home, I did realize my little piggy tail does have a little chip in it. And so I took extra close picture of that so that you could see that chip. And because of that, I took $10 off. This plate is going for $30 all day long on eBay, but with that big or little chip off his little tail, I took $10 off. So he's still adorable, and I would use him all day long. It's safe, in my opinion. Everyone make your own opinion, but I think he's just adorable, and I think it would be super cute. But I wanted to disclose that, and I put a note in the description as well. So check that out and see if you need a little piggy platter to come on and have a little snack plate. It is pretty big. It's like 13 by 9. And that's it for this week. So you guys make sure you go out and search it up and find some fun stuff. And I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope everybody has a great weekend, and just hang in there. We'll figure it out together. So thanks again, and I appreciate everybody's support here on Patreon and helping me kind of figure this out. So take care, and see you guys next time.